What's a weird flex you want to share with us? I do the NY Times crossword in pen. I have no debt. Absolutely zero. On my first date ever I carried a large popcorn down a flight of stairs in a movie theater, while on crutches. I didn't drop a single kernel. I made a separate Reddit account called AbrahamLacone16 specifically for that one AskReddit post about bad theater experiences so I could make a John Wilkes Booth joke. I use my blinker every time I turn. I wrote a smutty fanfiction when I was 15, 5 years ago. I still get kudos on it and it has 79,126 hits. I once had someone quote an article one wrote anonymously to settle an argument I was having with another person. Years and years ago there was a woman on here who used to post to Gone Wild. Just nudes. Nothing overly lewd. She would show her face. I thought she was beautiful. Not in a horny way. I legit thought her body was perfect, even though it wasn't compared to others. There was beauty in her imperfections. I did a series of charcoal drawings of her posts. I was happy with the way they turned out and my instructor commented on how beautiful they were. Then, she deleted her account. Started posting again for a bit, then deleted it again, for good. Cut to 3 years later. I'm moonlighting. A doctor I worked with asked me if I would migrate a domain and exchange server to Azure for a non-profit he worked with. I didn't really want to do it, but I felt my professional relationship with him would suffer if I didn't. I was paid but not for my regular freelance rate. I'm at the top floor of this skyscraper where the non-profit rents out space and has their small data center. I look out the window and think how cool downtown looks at night this high up. I take a picture and put it on Instagram using some very generic hashtags. The next day, guess who liked my post? Yep. And it's not like it was a very popular picture. Only 5 people liked it. But somehow she found it and liked it. I ended up following her on there and have been. Originally I did it because I wanted to take pictures of the drawings. I didn't tell her. Small world, huh? But I thought I better not. Maybe she deleted her Reddit account because she didn't want people to find her. Privacy reasons? So for the last 4 years I have been following her on Instagram. She doesn't follow me, and we have never talked, but she has reacted, loved comments. I am absolutely infatuated with her. She is smart, funny, has a great career, lovely sense of fashion. She seems fun. She isn't married but has been seeing this guy for a few years. He seems like a great guy. I really mean that. I have no ulterior motive. She lives in the UK. I live in the US. As much as I would love to be with her, I know it will never happen. So all I do is admire her from afar. I'm a fan of hers and I just want her to succeed in this crazy life. This isn't really a flex, I guess. I've just wanted to share this for a long time. Maybe she will find this. I doubt it. My chocolate chip cookies are so good that several of my coworkers specifically request that I make them chocolate chip cookies for their birthdays. My for karma. Edit, off to buy myself a Tesla with all this karma. I can bend my penis into a right angle even when hard. I have an incredible sense of smell. I can smell my roommate's toothpaste from 2 doors away. Or a cigarette from 50 meters away. Once smelled a pipe break at my school 1 week before anyone noticed. Kind of useless. But cool. I won a knife fight with a 450-pound black bear by sticking him in the nose with a 50-cent steak knife. We were on my front porch, fighting over barbecue. Yes, this happened in Florida. How did you guess? I made a 1-to-1 scale of a UNSC frigate from Halo in Minecraft, and when you Google Halo frigate or UNSC frigate, an image of my Minecraft creation is the 5th or 6th result after actual Halo in-game images or official art. I have a boat I can live on. It's not that great, but it is a houseboat. I happen to be the foremost expert on a certain model of motorhome, of which they only made 1,300 of, mostly in the 90s. My old cat lived to be 20 years old and the vet put a picture of her up because she was the oldest cat the clinic had. I got stabbed once. I've spent approximately £9,000 on Lego since 2015. I can independently move my eyes. I can cook pork chops and not dry them out. I have a Minecraft server after 7 years of dreaming about having one. I am not a very strong or muscular man, but I have been able to bounce my pecs since I was like 12. I got an A on every single final I took this week. I had B's in all those classes. I'm actually proud of myself academically, and that hasn't happened since elementary school. I also won a baking competition last month, and got second in state. I could technically say I'm the best junior pastry chef in northern Georgia, smiley face. I can cook a minute rice in 59 seconds. I have over 200k in savings, because of my saving habits. I don't really need that much money. I have a condo, car and student loan paid off. I got my picky eater of a bearded dragon to eat a small piece of his salad this morning. My ass pops out of its socket. Well, I'm 7'6" tall, so I can slam dunk a basketball without jumping. I played Fortnite before it was cool and didn't like it. I speak 6 languages. I know that's not a weird flex, but I just felt like bragging. I can vibrate my pupils very quickly to the point where I see everything blurry and others can't follow my eyes anymore. I went down on my girlfriend earlier and she came twice. I've never had a nosebleed. I've been a Pokemon League defending champion in almost every Pokemon game since 1998. I was asked to by my coach to run with the kids a year older than me for track, and help the older grade with relay. It's not that weird, but I'm kind of proud. A married woman at work has been flirting with me and I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not sure she is even conscious she is doing it, but I'm not really comfortable being alone with her anymore. For my job, I have to spend time alone with her after hours. My new solution has been to have a coworker with us as a consultant to ice her a little. It isn't always an option though. It really isn't a flex, I just don't want it to escalate. I could lose my job over a miscommunication. I can solve a Rubik's Cube in 20 seconds. I can solve a Sudoku in 1 to 10 minutes depending on the difficulty. Haven't masturbated in roughly 600 days. I don't know if this is a flex, but after I got my wisdom teeth out I don't know why I just didn't really have any side effects after I woke up. I talked normally, if a bit jokingly, got in the car unassisted, and went into Walgreens afterwards, all within an hour of waking up. I just kinda went about my day afterwards too, not even drowsy or anything. I drink lots of water at school, so when I pee longer than everyone else. I got a 5.5 out of 6, 98th percentile, on the writing portion of the general GRE. I'm a mathematical physicist. I can rotate both of my feet so that they're facing behind me, also I can bend just the tops of all of my fingers while keeping the rest straight. I can do that thing that Rock does with his eyebrow with both eyebrows. I was the only person in my office that noticed the odd disappearance of a co-worker over the last few days. He's been there for years. His family took him off life support today. Going to the Scripps National Spelling Bee this year through our SVBE. I've been told my smile and my laughter could stop wars. Not exactly weird, but I don't know where else to share it. I've lost 40 pounds since January and I'm extremely proud of myself. I always have my pinkies out when I hold drinks because I was born with crooked pinkies that make it very uncomfortable to hold cups with them. For anyone interested, this is how I have to hold mugs. I am a really good cashier. I haven't worked as one for a couple of years, but everywhere I worked I was always the fastest, and always had accurate counts. I'm also only good socially in that state. It's weird. Commenting for my brother since he sadly doesn't have Reddit, sad face. Maybe with the semicolon dash face. F's in the chat. Don't put that last part. I've been called a wall hacker 42 times and an aimbotter 27 times. I managed to go from having friends to not having friends, plus some nice depression, to having friends again and beat the depression. I predicted Dumbledore's death. I shower without a shower curtain and shower liner. I can blow air burp through my left eye. I'm a guy that has the face of a girl. I hope everyone enjoyed reading Reddit's finest flexes as I did. Thanks for participating, and I hope everyone has a great Memorial weekend. Thanks for watching. What would be your response? Leave it in the comments and see what the others say. Please also like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Until next time, take care.